I took the same 10 videos and posted them to all of the short form video platforms, namely TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Pinterest Idea Pins, and Instagram Reels. And we're not only going to be going over the results from this experiment of posting these 10 videos as organic posts, but I'm also going to be going over the results of running the same video across all these platforms as an ad. Also, in doing this experiment, we did have a few videos go viral on the different platforms. So at the very end, I'll be sharing some tips and tools that I use to help to maximize the potential of having a viral video. So be sure to stick around for that. Before we dive into this experiment, I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. Leave a comment down below on which platform you think is the best for short form content. There are three important things that I do want to point out when it comes to this data is one, the music. Now, there are different copyright laws for all the different platforms, so I couldn't use the same music on every single video across the platform. So that is a factor that can help videos go quote unquote more viral or get more views. The second one is the date. Not every single video was posted on the exact same day, so that's another variable inside of the data. And the third one is the follower count. So across the 4 different platforms, I have varying degrees of followers across those 4 different platforms, and so that can also have an effect on these results as well. But for majority of the short form video content, the algorithm doesn't really care as much about followers, and it's more about the quality of the video. So I still think this is very applicable and a good experiment to do. Now let's jump into each of the video results and see which platform comes out on top. So here is the results for the very first video. As you see, this graph shows you the total views by each of the platforms, and you can see there's a clear winner for this very first video. We have TikTok coming out with about 300,000 views. This is me building a hexagon shelf. And if you want to check out more of these videos in depth to see exactly what they look like, I'll leave a link down below to a blog post that has links to all the Pinterest, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram videos on each of the platforms, so you can look at them longer if you wanted to. That's one win for TikTok. We have here a painting hack video, and as you can see, the clear winner here is actually Pinterest. This one went very viral inside of Pinterest, got over 23 million views. Now, Pinterest classifies views as impressions, so they are slightly different. So that is another thing that I do want people to keep in mind, is the way that an Instagram video is shown is a little bit different because it is shown with other videos. And so it is a little bit skewed, but still somewhat similar. So we are now tied, 1 Pinterest, 1 TikTok. And this third video is a blue tape hack video. This one had the most views inside of Instagram Reels. It had about 1.3 million views on Instagram Reels. We now have a 3-way tie, 1 video for TikTok, 1 for Pinterest, and 1 for Instagram. Next here we have a electric fireplace build, and this one is clearly a winner from Pinterest. As you see, it got over millions of views, while the next closest was TikTok with around 300,000 views. And here is a smart home video where I went through and talked about how to automate your blinds. This one, TikTok is the clear winner here with over 1 million views. YouTube coming in at around 100,000, and Instagram and Pinterest falling way behind inside of this video. So if you're keeping track, that means we have 2 winners for TikTok, 2 for Pinterest, and 1 for Instagram Reels. And on to the next one. This was another fireplace build, a different fireplace that I went through and built. And as you can see, Pinterest was a clear winner in this one as well. So now Pinterest has officially taken the lead with 3 videos getting the most views. But wait, as we come over here, you can see TikTok has another good winner with this one didn't do well across most of the platforms. You can see top views was around 80,000. TikTok was the winner for this particular video. So now we have a tie for TikTok and Pinterest. Pinterest with 3 winning videos, TikTok with 3 winning videos, and Instagram with 1. On to our 8th video, we have another video that didn't do as well, but did perform decent inside of Pinterest. As you see, it got around 150,000 views. And so now Pinterest takes the lead once again. And we have 2 final videos left. YouTube Shorts is not looking great for the winner of this so far. It's going to have a miracle here. But as we come to the next one, it is a big landslide for TikTok. And as you see, this video, for whatever reason, inside of TikTok really took off. And I think that's why I mentioned the music in this, because the video goes really well with the music and kind of cuts into it. So this one got around 20 million views inside of TikTok, but didn't do as well as you see in the other platforms, not even getting 1 million views on some of the others, but it really took off inside of TikTok. So now TikTok is winning with 4 winning videos so far out of this views. And now on to the final and last one. Is it going to be a tie between TikTok and Pinterest, or is TikTok going to take the landslide? And in this last video, TikTok, another big win. And also, I think the music had a big effect on this one. And as you can see, it got over just shy of 6 million views, while the other platforms didn't even come close. So the results were close. We did have 5 videos get the most views inside of TikTok, 4 in Pinterest, and 1 inside of Instagram Reels. But if you are curious about the total views across all the platforms of these 10 different videos, here are the final results. You can see YouTube did really steady, even though it didn't get the most views out of any of the categories. It did get 7 million views. And TikTok, as you see, total out of the 10 videos got 35 million views. Instagram got 1.4 million. And then Pinterest got 30 million as well. But there is more to these social platforms than just views. So I did want to also look at the like to views ratio. And as you can see, the likes to views ratio was highest inside of TikTok. It was at 6.87%. This is basically the total amount of likes divided by the total amount of views. But the comments to view ratio, Instagram by far had the highest comments to view ratio at 0.071%, and Pinterest coming at the lowest at 0.005%, and then YouTube kind of in that middle ground of 0.035%. And then finally, one of the last stats that I did measure was the shares/saves to view ratio. As you see here, the clear winner was Pinterest for this, for collecting the most amount of saves and shares, so 0.833% versus Instagram had a really close one at 0.817%. So the ultimate question is, which short form video platform is the best? The answer kind of depends on your business goals. Now, after analyzing this data, here's some things that I learned about the different platforms and what their strengths are. So TikTok obviously had the most views and most likes. And as a result, if you're looking for brand awareness and quick growth and fast growth, then TikTok is going to be your best bet. However, I have found in my personal experience that TikTok followers aren't as engaged, and a lot of times you are just living video to video with your content, and it's harder to build a loyal fan base and community because of the way the For You page works. Instagram, on the other hand, did have the lower view counts, but I did find, and as you saw by the data, is that it had higher engagement and is the best platform to get quote unquote one-on-one relationship with your community, and for your community to really get to know you at a personal level. Given all the different features as well, reels, stories, and posts, Instagram is the best for building a personal connection with your followers. Now, YouTube Shorts obviously didn't get the most views or didn't really lead the category in any different way, but I can tell you that out of any of my content, the consistency that I get from the shorts views is the best inside of YouTube. And what I mean by that is when I don't see massive really spikes in my analytics when I post a short, but it's just very steady and always grows. And also those shorts are very searchable and people are searching for them very often. So the content is very evergreen. And finally, we have Pinterest. And the thing that I found Pinterest to be the most effective for is for bottom of funnel actions. And what I mean by that is Pinterest by far is the platform that brings the most traffic to my website. And as you saw by the data, it's the one that gets the most shares and saves and people who are ready to take action. So depending on what metric you're looking at, all of these could be the best social media platform. As far as this is concerned, if we're just looking at views, TikTok is the winner. Now that's the results of posting organically on these videos, but what are the results if you take the same video and post it as an ad on each of these platforms? Well, the sponsor of today's video did exactly that, and they shared an amazing case study on the results of doing that. And I want to go over that case study with you. And then after that, we're going to go over different tips that I had in order to make some of these videos go viral. So I would like to thank the sponsor of this section of the video, Create for running a test to see which short form ad platform truly is the best. They took the exact same video and ran it as a YouTube Shorts ad, a TikTok ad, a Pinterest idea ad, and an Instagram reel ad. Create allocated $3,000 to the experiment and let it run for 15 days. And the budget was split evenly between those 4 platforms. And in case you're wondering about the targeting, here is what they used for targeting to target on each of these different platforms. And after the 15 days, the results are actually very surprising. And I want to go through some of the highlights here. So when it comes to a traffic perspective, YouTube was the winner here. YouTube brought in the most users with 366 users. If you were curious about the quality, Instagram had the highest quality with an engagement rate of 41%. The prices of each of the ads varied pretty dramatically, but TikTok had by far the cheapest at a cost per 1,000 views of $4.74. And the Pinterest idea ad actually had the highest video completed rate at over 20%, almost double all of the other platforms. And that is just a few of the juicy nuggets from this case study that Create put together. There's a ton of other data that you can learn from this case study. If you want to learn more, I will leave a link to it down below if you wanted to go check it out and read for yourself and look at the video ad that they did run in even more depth. So thanks Create for sponsoring this section of the video. And now let's continue on to some tips and tools that I use to help some of these videos go viral. So my first tip is if you are planning on doing this and reposting some of your maybe TikTok content to other platforms to see if you can get more views, I recommend using a tool called Snaptic. Most of these platforms, they will withhold some of your content if it has the TikTok watermark on it. And you'll notice if you download your content directly from TikTok, it's just gonna have that TikTok watermark on it. So if you're going to download your TikTok content, instead of downloading it, copy the link and then paste it in here. Snaptic will download the video without the TikTok watermark so you can repost it to all these different platforms. Tip number 2 is to have some place where you can keep track of which videos have been posted where. I personally like to use a tool called Notion. As you can see, this has a link to the video in a Google Drive, the platforms that I posted on, the date posted, and then I can go through and create a date so that I can create a content calendar as well. And this process is actually all automated. Basically what I do is when I create a new short form video, I'll come into Google Drive. I have a drive set up specifically for my short videos. I'll take the video, we'll call this one test for YouTube, drop it into this folder. And then what happens is once it gets dropped in this folder, that tells this software called Zapier to take that new piece of content and post it into Notion. And so it's all automated, and what that ends up looking like. So you can see here is our test for YouTube has now been uploaded into the folder. So what that's going to do is Zapier is then going to take that Google Drive and then post that data into Notion. So if we come over here to Notion, and then as you can see, it automatically gets posted here with a link to the drive. So I can download the video on my phone and then post it to TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, and YouTube Shorts as well. And you can keep track of all those. You could even go through and add a post date so that you know when you want to post this, say in the future or whatever it may be. If you want to learn more about this process, let me know down in the comments. I don't want to go too in depth because it feels like it needs a whole other video topic. This is a great way to automate your posting to a certain degree on all the different platforms. And tip number 3 is to use TikTok Creative Center to find trending hashtags, songs, and TikTok videos inside of TikTok. I use Pinterest Trends to find trending things for Pinterest idea pins. And finally, vidIQ for my YouTube research as well to find trending keywords and topics in my specific niche. And for Instagram, I would go through and search hashtags in my niche. I haven't found a great tool to identify Instagram trends. If you know of one, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'd be interested to check it out. But that's everything that I have for the video today. If you made it this far in the video, I cannot express how appreciative I am of you. And I would love it if you would leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the video. This is a little bit different of a format, and like and subscribe if this is something that you did like. And we'll see you in the next one.